Yes, good shot.
Out. The ball was out.
Well, the linesman seemed to think it was in, but the umpire, Mike Lugg,
out. 4-3.
Has overruled and called the score to McEnroe. Borg just checking, I'm sure, with Mike Lugg, who had overruled the linesman. Well, he's switched his microphone off. They've been advised to do that. But from our point of view, it's a pity we can't hear what they're saying. Just checking, I'm sure. Borg will get on with it in a moment. We'll have a look at it again and judge for yourselves. McEnroe decides to leave it, but I think he's made an error of judgment. There it is. It seems to me to have landed just inside the line. Well, this is unusual. Borg hasn't started again. And we're playing the penalty system here. They've got half a minute between the end of one point and the start of the next.
Mr. Borg, time delay.
Well, this is most
delay of game penalty.
Most unusual. Mike Lugg there just enforcing the rules quite strictly. They do have half a minute between the end of one point and the start of the next. But I've never seen Borg do this before, and I can't remember ever seeing him doctor point. And that is just about what's going to happen if he doesn't get on with it. He really will have to get on with it. This is most serious for Borg.
Delay of game penalty. Point to Mr. McEnroe. 5-3 McEnroe.
Well, there it is. After overruling the linesman there, Mike Lugg has now awarded a penalty point against Borg. I can't ever remember seeing that happen before. And still he doesn't want to continue. I wonder whether he's asked to talk to the referee. Meanwhile, let's just take another look at that ball. There it is, and, well, judge for yourselves. It's very close to the line, but from our admittedly not very good vantage point, it did seem to be inside the baseline. I wonder, yes, there is Dick Roberson, the Grand Prix supervisor, just walked out of our picture to the right and having a word now with Mike Lugg. But of course they are playing strictly to the Grand Prix rules, and everybody's quite clear what the rules are, whatever the merits of that particular line decision. And Dick Roberson here is explaining to Bjorn, I'm sure, that if he doesn't get on with it, he is liable to be docked another point, in which case one more and he'd lose the game and then the match. And if that happens, he could be out of the whole competition. Well, I simply cannot understand why Borg hasn't decided to continue.
Mr. Borg, 6-3.
Well, there it is, a second penalty point. And the boos and cheers of almost equal strength in this capacity crowd, who, by the way, are taking quite an active part in this match. About 19,000 they were expecting tonight, which would be more than any crowd that has witnessed tennis in Madison Square Garden. Well, again, there's the approach from McEnroe. He leaves the ball and the bounce so close to that line. But Borg, at last, it seems, is prepared to get on with it, as indeed he must if he's going to stay in this match at all. Well, it's an extraordinary incident from somebody who we normally look upon as exemplary in his court behaviour. So now it is 3-6. And of course, set point against Borg. Yes, there it is, second set.